Okay guys, we're back here at Handyman Hits, and I said I was going to make a video on this snowblower. What happened here was I was running it, and this side of the snowblower usually spin. See this part? They go back and forth. There's devices right here, and it'll turn left and it'll turn right. Well, anyway, this side stopped turning. Right side stopped turning. So I'm gonna dig out that gear. And guys, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Just, hang tight with me here. I'll pull out that part. Everything's so greasy here. Let me get this gear that came out of here. So we're gonna find out what it was, you know. Let's see if I can get you guys to see this real close. And there it is, okay? It dropped out the bottom. Well, what I'm gonna do, put this on the side right here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna investigate and see what we need, what parts, if and most likely we can fix it, but we'll have to see. Okay, what I did here also, because I wanna flip this up on over on this side here. I'm gonna flip it straight up, and I put a plastic bag in here to keep so I don't have to take the gas tank off. It's just a little tech tip there. So, you know, usually this works, you know. Most likely it'll hold the gas back, I hope. It usually works. So we're gonna find out right now. Okay, and real time if it leaks. How's that? Okay, so I'm gonna flip it up. Because all I did, like I said, is just sneak a sandwich bag in there. Okay, laid it over the top and just screwed the cap on. So we'll see how we do with that. I have done work on this before through the years, and we'll see. Okay, so let me get this thing flipped up. She's a beast, so I don't know how easy it's gonna be to do this. I haven't done this in a while. So she's a heavy son. I'll tell you how much. Oh my gosh! Wow. All right, let's see what we do with gasoline here. Another strap. Sounds like another piece is off of here too. I'll have to figure out what that is. Let's see if we're leaking gas though. That's the main thing right now. Something definitely is wrong here. Wow. Okay. I think we're good with the fuel. We missed everything there. There's something definitely. There could be some rocks just coming out. So, this side, this side definitely locked in. This is just sloppy here. All right, so we'll get you guys in here. What we're gonna do is first we're gonna investigate. Hopefully the lighting's good for you guys. I believe it is. Yeah, you should be all right here. Let me move this back a little bit. There we go. Still maneuvering these things, so it's all new to me with these. Okay, so we'll get that going there. Get some sockets and ratchets and get going here. Garage is a disaster because I had a lot of projects going, so I'm just gonna grab tools that are not set up. Everything's everywhere. That's okay. No big deal. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these 4 bolts out right here first. They're pretty loose because I did want to see what was going on. So we're just gonna take these off first. We'll start with that. So break them all loose first before I go ratcheting them on. I do have a gun for this too. I probably should just use the gun. That would be smart, you know, but I ain't gonna take too long. Like I said, I had it off already. But I couldn't really see anything from this part, but I do need to take it off anyway, so we're gonna take it off. And I'm gonna get the pan so I don't lose none of these bolts. A little Harbor Freight gadget here I got. Sticks to it. Then you can just stick this to any metal part of the machine. There you go. And it'll hold the bolts. Tough to get these off sometimes. I shouldn't do the rubber glove thing, but pretty greasy. So just throw that in there. Chuck that out. Oh, see, I dropped the bolt and it stuck right to the pan. Can't beat it. Okay. Same here. Get this off. Okay. A couple of years back, I did change. There's a friction wheel in here. I'm gonna bring you in close so you can see it. Get rid of this wrench. And let's tighten this up too, because this looks like it's sliding over. Okay, so what's going on is I took the 4 bolts off, okay? And in here, let's see if I can get this thing. I have to take this right off. I don't even, why am I fighting this? Ain't worth it. Okay. So you got a friction wheel in there. There's a rubber wheel just right here. See that rubber? Okay, and then you have a plate, and basically that spins everything. That'll spin these tracks. Also, there's a belt here for the auger. Spins this auger that's down here. So, anyways, let's see. But the gears are up in here. Let's see this. I'm gonna take this plate that's right here off. Okay, I know it sounds a little crazy here, but we're gonna see what's going on. Looks like the chain's still on. I got that going on here. So I'm gonna get these this plate off. This way he would get this access. Okay, like that. Let's see, it might be the same. Nah, why would it be? Of course it wouldn't be the same. Nope, tights fit in here too. So looks like it's gonna be, let's see, I'd say it's a half, but you never know. So, nope. Okay. All right, let's try this baby right here. Can't be a 9, maybe. It looks like a 9. No, no way. It is a half. All right. Look at it all. Watch my tools, that's all. My tools are a mess and sad because I was on board with all of this. Everything, but whatever. It is what it is, you know. No big deal. We'll get it. Absolutely, we will get it. No doubt. And if I can't, we go metric. That's all. Yeah, let's see what we got here. This should fit. Let's see. Oh, wow. This is great at guessing this stuff, man. The damn. There we go. Okay. Very good. She's a half. Okay, so take both. Tight, man. Woo. Wow. Yep, she's old, so this is a track drive Craftsman 9 horsepower. And I've had this a long time. 99 I bought this. She's a runner, I'll say that. But it's getting old and days go. You know, I just can't even get in here with a gun. So I will speed this up. I'll get it. In the meanwhile, I can't believe how far these bolts go. Wow, you wouldn't think. There's a lot of them on the list. That's even the crazier part. Wow. Okay. We're gonna stick with the program. Okay. Yep, there goes a bolt. Goes another gear. Wow. Oh boy, these gears are all coming out now. Now I see what's going on here. Oh, she got chopped up pretty good too. Not good. Okay, here's the other one. See that? Some metal grindings there. So, wow. Not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Get this loosened up. I'm gonna have to pull this off by hand anyway. So, it's okay. Oh, that. Something's definitely dead in there. I want to break these all loose. I'm not going to get them with a wrench, so unfortunately, this is so tight in here, it's unbelievable. Anyway, there's the model number for this is 247.888510. It's a 1999 Craftsman, which I believe, well, I don't believe, I know, it's made by MTD. They make it for Craftsman. So when you go to buy the parts, you can see that right in there. When you're looking for each part. But, man, I can't believe how tough these bolts are to get off. It's incredible. Man, I can't believe that. Ugh, man. Look at that. I think, in fact, you know what? I might have been the guy that tightened these up so bad. I can't believe this. It's amazing. All right, we're getting there. I think. Man. Oh, well. Anyway, I love working on this stuff anyway, so sometimes it amazes me that how tough stuff is to get apart. I mean, basically, it's easy. It's just age. Age is really what it is. I don't want to mess with it. I mean, I did do something on this maybe 5 years. I think it's about 5 years ago. Not that it's more. 6 years ago. 2018, I believe. Almost 7 years ago now. I changed the belts on it. I put new cables up in the for the controls. I did do some things to it. I'm glad I did, because I don't know if I can get half these parts anymore. You know, I may have to weld this piece on. I mean, all the gears fell out, so I have a feeling the snap ring is what broke on it. But until I get it apart, I mean, I took the plate off, which you guys already saw. It's the only thing I took off while I was outside, because there's pieces falling out of it, and I didn't want to lose anything, so I wanted to make sure nothing else was going to fall off, so I got it back to the garage. Anyway, whatever. Wouldn't be normal if something didn't break, right? That's normal. Anyway, that's okay. This little plate, it's amazing that it's got 6 bolts, and they're not small. I mean, that's the bolt thing there, down the bottom. So I'm throwing all the bolts, and they just stick right on there. Magnetizes to the machine, and it also magnetizes all the bolts, so I don't lose them. It's the best thing I ever got, really. One of the best. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is try and get this plate off of here. I got all the bolts out, and there's metal shavings everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see this stuff that's laying on the floor there. So all that metal in there, all up in here. So these gears are probably toast. They're most likely toast. So we will see. Get a screwdriver in here so I can get this out of here. So, I'll tell you what, it's in there for life, man. Holy smokes. Wow, I don't think I ever took this part off. I thought I did, but I didn't. No way. Nope. I'm probably catching the gear here. That's what I'm thinking it is. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just catching the edge. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. Since I got a manhandle with suckers. Man, there's a lot of metal flying out of here. Wow. Holy smokes, man. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try and get you in here. There's a ton of this stuff. So just pour it on the garage floor. Wow. Okay, that ain't good at all. That's one problem. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. There's metal everywhere in here. Not good. Not good. All right. Let's see what we can see in here. Okay, so this is the gear. Oh, I see what happened. I believe this snap ring moved on me. And it's, see, this is all moving around. Yeah, that's not supposed to do that. Okay, so chain's loose, because this gear all came apart. Wow. Okay, so let's get this. We'll put you back here a second. let me get a good light in here, because see what's going on. What you guys, what I can see and what you guys can't see, two different things, I get it. So let me just light this up. I'm gonna have to tear it apart further. Never easy, that's for sure. It's okay. No big deal. All right, let's get a light in here. That should be better for you guys, definitely. And let's see. Hopefully I don't have to get this whole shaft. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, guys, I see exactly what happened. Wow, and that tore this apart. Okay, all right, so let me show you what's going on here. See if I can get this off the tripod. Wait me, guys. Okay. Okay, so in here, okay, it's a planetary. They call it a planetary gear. Okay, let's see if I can get in there. Okay, and it's very hard to see in here, but let's see if I can get, man, I don't know, that's tight. Okay, back in here, there's gears in here, okay? There's about 6 gears that go within this planetary gear, okay? So what happens is this pulls back and forth, it stops. There's little dogs on here up top. I can see if you can see those. Okay, so those dogs, they interlock with this, and that's what stops and starts these tracks here, okay? So what ended up happening here was this bushing. Let's see if I can get in here. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if I can get my fingers behind this. Okay, I don't know if you can see my finger wiggling around there. Okay, right there is a bushing. Now watch this shaft. I'll show you this shaft. See that movement? No good. So that's our problem. That's one of our problems. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through the parts, and I'm going to have to find probably a new set of gears in here, since they're all falling apart, chewed up, and definitely a new bushing. Now to do that bushing, I'm gonna give this, as soon as I order the parts, we'll get this real time and I'll show you how we do that. But okay, so let me hook the light to that, and right there. There we go. Where my finger is. That bolt right there with a rubber and a washer there. Okay, that's the other side of the bushing that is loose. And like I said, this whole shaft is not supposed to be doing what it's doing. And what happens is, okay, get this one more time here. Forgive me, guys. It's just a tight spot. It's a tough thing to light up. Okay, so put this back in here again. I'll have to blow all this stuff out too when I go to do this job and re-lubricate everything. Okay, so what happens is the chain loosens up, okay, because this is no longer sitting tight back here again, okay, because of the this shaft is jumping up and down like crazy. I'm surprised it didn't wreck the other side, but thank God it didn't do that, so that's great. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get the parts, get the gears for in here for these planetaries, right on these. We'll get those, and hopefully I can get the parts, and I'll definitely get this bush. This bushing's definitely toast. I think I'm gonna change both sides while I'm there too. There's another one on the other side. All right, well, I'm gonna pause the video right there, and I'll get the parts, and hey, we'll be back. Take care, guys out there. Okay, guys, I paused the video, and I was gonna go and order parts and just stop at that point. But I think what I'm gonna do is keep going here because it's broken anyway. I mean, there's just no sense. So what we'll do is that bushing I was pointing out to you before, over on this side, down in here. I'm gonna take that bolt off and see if we can See if I can get to it. That's another story. But anyway, I'm gonna try and get that off. I put a vice grip on there, slightly, not too much pressure. I just took a vice grip, and what I'm gonna do is I put it on the shaft. And all right, let's see if I can set these up here. And I'm basically just gonna take these two bushings off and see if I can get this shaft out. So just hang in there, guys. And I'm gonna keep filming anyway. I'll probably edit most of it out, but I decided to keep filming. So all right, I'm gonna light this up as best I can. And see if we can get that thing to loosen up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that because it's offset. All right, I'm gonna have to move it by hand. What's happening is I can't get to it on the side, so no problem. No problem. That's okay. Look at it. What I'll do is I'm gonna just slide this over and see if I can tap it over. Hopefully I get in here without blocking this. All right, let's try this trick. Can't get in there. Wow, tough spot. All right, let's try it this way. I don't want to break this ring because I really need it. So who knows if you can get one of them? Well, I probably can get a snap ring. That's not, just should not be a big deal, really. All right, screwdriver. We'll see if we can snap that in. Where are you there? Okay. Oh yeah, that should work. Let me grab a screwdriver. Did lay this down. What happened was, like I said, I was going to start cleaning up and start ordering parts, but I got a little more curious. All right, let's see if I can slide this over. If I can get this over, just prying it back and forth is all I'm doing, really. That's working. That's the trick. Then if I pull this up, I should get away with not having to pull this. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. I think I'll make it. It's just really tight. My hand in here. I'm not taking it off. It just misses. You believe this? It's incredible. Let me see that wheel. Wow, that just, let me see. I can't believe I can't. I mean, it is like a millimeter. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I was gonna say it's like a millimeter. Okay, now I can do this. Wow, look at this thing. Jeez, unbelievable. All right, well, anyway, let me see if I can slide it some more. I gotta move this ring some more. I don't want to hurt this. This is sloppy. This is a little sloppy in here too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need 2 bushings for this thing. Definitely, you know what? I'm definitely gonna put 2 bushings. I ain't playing games with it because I don't want to do this again. That's for sure. Okay, anyways, regardless of that. Wow, what a mess. Holy smokes. Woohoo! Okay, anyway, let me get this in here. Let me slide this back here. Okay. Just tap this. Okay, basically what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just tapping this ring. There's a little ring here. It's a little snap ring. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. It's just it's like so little room in here. But I'll tell you what, these machines are still out there, and they're good. They're great machines. But you know, I can't find too much info on the. I mean, YouTube has it, but it's you know, minimal, and I wanted to do this, so you know, because I knew it's something that's so different, and these machines do last. I mean, they last such a long time. I mean, I think it's 25 years old. That's crazy. But yeah, so I did want to do this video because you know, there's people out here that have these, you know. So I'm gonna knock this ring over without cracking it. Like I said, if I can get new ones, I will. I'll probably got over the old one be honest with you. Wow, I can't believe that thing came off of there, but anyway, we'll slide this. Oh, I see where it's supposed to go. So that's good, you know. Okay, so let me get this out. And I'm gonna get you, I'll show you all of this. I just want you to see I'm doing this in real time and what's going on so you can see exactly. How do I get that out there? Come on. I had you out before. There it goes. Okay. Okay, all right, so now, let me definitely, I'm gonna get this damn, whatchamacallit here. Okay, I had to put a grip on it. It was turning on me pretty good. So, let's see here. Get right wrench for that baby. Let's see what we can do here. Isn't that tight? Pretty tight. Let's say that. That's good. At least that's not an issue. So let's see if I can break it loose. Oh yeah. It's coming out. I'm beginning to wonder. And I know the bushing's shot, and I'm wondering if the shaft is done. If the shaft's done, I gotta get a whole new setup. And that's even if I can get a whole new setup. That's another whole story, you know. But we'll see. Hey, you know what? It's the way it is, buddy. It's life. Call everybody, buddy. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, this is a mess in here. Wow. You know, I thought originally it was the gears that chewed up, but I'm thinking it's this bushing. I mean, I didn't get it apart yet, but there's so much slop in this thing. I'm gonna change both sides. I mean, it's a tough spot to do, and I don't want to have to do this, you know, a year down the line again, you know. I mean, might as well get it over with. Machine's really a good machine, so it's worth the effort. So, just gonna get into this. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's just, you know, between the salt and outside and the winters and the age of this baby. And by the way, this plastic bag trick works like a charm. So it's a little tech tip for you guys out there if you don't want to take that gas tank off, because I'll tell you what, some of these gas tanks are just a bugger to get out. Okay, so I'm gonna get the screw out of here, I hope. What a mess. Yeah, that thing's toast. I can see it. All right, that's the nut and bolt, which I'm gonna go put in my pan here, which I started to put my stuff away. But I figured, okay, let me hit the books and I'll start getting things I need. But anyway, so I've got my pan back again here. I'm gonna put it up top this time. That's fine. There. And let's see here. All right, so the vice grip trick worked great. That's the first thing I want to say. And as far as this bushing goes, it's a job getting that out, I'll tell you that much. But I'm gonna do my best to try and get it out and see if I can get you guys in here to see it. Let me see how we can do this trick. Man, this is so tight, I apologize. I thought this would be an easier way to do this, get you in here. Let's see what we got here. Actually, not too bad, because the part I'm working on is right here. My finger is. So let's see if I can get it in right there. Okay. And I'm going for right here. This is the part that caused all the damage. And all these gears came apart. And that was another thing I was doing while I was off camera, trying to find the gears. I found all 3 gears and they don't look bad at all. So, I mean, I may just all going out and order them anyway, but I'll tell you the truth, if I can't get them, it's not the end of the world, because they do look good still. You can see that or not, let's see. I mean, they look pretty good, really, but I don't know, we'll see. But, I mean, all 3 of them are exactly the same. At least I found all 3 of them, so that was cool. And then what it does is, once I get this apart, I can explain to you how these gears work. It's just without seeing it, it's like a nightmare anyway. But this is a mess. To get this bushing out here is going to be a nightmare. But I'm going to give it a shot here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, let me see if this will work before I even bother moving the camera. That's a whole nother story. I should be able to pry this out of here from underneath. Oh, I can. I think I can. Okay. You know, like the train, I think I can. Well, I think I can. Let me see here. What a mess. Holy smokes. Okay, I could see how this looks like this bearing, this bushing spun, man. Wow. Let me see if the other one's oblong like this. Hang on, let me see what the other side looks like. I'm looking. I don't think so. Not supposed to look like that. We need to see this thing, guys. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Get the camera again. Bring it in. Try and get some light again. Another story. I won't blind you here too much. Okay, so I'm right in here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pry this off. And it is coming out, believe it or not. Came out easier than I thought. Okay, so it's out. All right, let me pull it out. Put you back here. Definitely getting better lighting for this. This is not gonna fly for you guys. I'll tell you that much. But I think the shaft's okay. Thank God for that, eh? Because I'll tell you, it's, wow. Okay, yeah, I think the shaft's fine. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, we need to see this thing. Oh, man, I gotta make sure. Let me take this thing off. I gotta get it off this top part because I wanna make sure you guys see this. This is supposed to be round. I'm covering the screen here, sorry. Okay, so I'll put it on something so you can see it really good. There we go. We need to see this. Got a lot of grease on my hands here, so. Okay, so this bushing, as you can see, it's supposed to be round, okay? That's oval. So what happened was, all of these, so that tells me these gears are fine. You know what, I thought so too. Okay, these gears, what happened, the whole deal is, this bushing went, okay? Obviously, it wore out, it just wore out, okay? So everything shifted, okay, this way. So when everything shifted, okay, it was bouncing back and forth, bouncing back and forth. And then what happened was this gear moved over. It opened up this planetary gear. Okay, it was a bunch of gears in here, under here, and everything just fell apart. Okay, and that's why it stopped working, because the gears fell apart. So that's the area there. So, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can get this planetary gear off of here. I'm gonna try my best. And we'll slip those gears back in there. I'll grease them up, snap the snap ring back, and we'll get some new bushings for it. So basically, it's not gonna be a bad, repair, actually. I just can't believe this thing. Look at this thing. I mean, that's an oval. It's supposed to be round. Crazy. Okay, so anyway, look at it even tore through look at the side of it. Ooh, all right, anyway, whatever. All right, cool. So we'll get you back on the old post here. See if I can do this without blocking you up again with his fingers. Yeah, got grease all over this thing. Okay, cool. All right, so back to this again. Let's see. So now the shaft is off. I got the shaft out. All right, well, let's see if I can get this gear out of here, because I want to really get a good look at this shaft. Because I don't want to. That's a home run if that shaft's still good. I think it is too. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome news for me. Okay, and then these gears, if I could slide this on the shaft better, that would be, I'm taking that vice grip off, that's all you heard there. I probably could use a new friction ring here. This is starting to get a little tired looking, which is below here, down in the middle disc right here. Yeah, she's getting a little rough looking. What happened was years ago, it wore out, and it was metal to metal, basically. And I didn't really you don't know it till it's too late, you know. But anyway, whatever. Well, we'll deal with that. First, we get to get the parts we need, so that's the main thing. So let's see if I can move this gear. If I can move this gear over and get to these parts, I may have to take these springs off and slide this dog all the way up. So it's these parts up here. So basically, what I'm going to do is disconnect the cable and see. These are spring loaded. I may have to pop the springs off. All right, I'll show you what I'm doing in a second, guys. And girls. I keep saying guys. I call everybody guys. Sorry about that. All right. Let's get this thing out of our way. We don't need that right now. Taking as much bolts off as we're going to take. Okay, so let's see what we got. Man, there's metal everywhere. I got to blow this good with the... Blow this out good with the air compressor for sure. Okay, so let's see. So this dog moves up and down. That's how it controls this thing. Stops them and starts them. Okay, that's no problem. I can mesh those gears in there again. That's no problem. But I got to get it off. So let's see. This is spring loaded. Okay, I see the spring in the front. All right, so I could probably take it off here. Okay, so what's going on is there's a spring. Here we go with the light again. There's two springs in here, you know, and let's see if I can get this tight. I'm going to move this around. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is up in here. Oh, I can't focus it in too good. Okay, so you can see there's two springs right there, okay? I'm gonna take those springs off, okay? These up here, which control these gears, okay? Focus a little bit better. They go up and down, okay? So I'm gonna disconnect all this stuff. So I can slide this out, clean it out good, put the gears back, slide it back, and we're gonna put this, there's a snap ring here that gets snapped back in. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do here. Let's see if I can slide that back in there. Okay, cool. And I'll get this closer. Try to keep it as close as I can. Okay, so let me get a pair of pliers. Get in here, we'll get this thing on. Okay. It's really basically not, I mean, it's intricate because it's a track drive. So track drive, I mean, you know, you have all these extra gears in here where a regular drive, you wouldn't even have to go through all of that, you know. Let's see, best way to take these springs off. Let's see here. I guess the top down, right? Yeah, I guess so. Wow, they're in there pretty good. Don't make that easy either, I guess, huh? Wow. Okay. Let me see if I can get around doing that even. Let's see if I can pull this all the way out. Well, this, you know what? I might be able to pass that. Okay, so let's see. Hang on a second. Man, this. I think I'll put the light behind you. No, that ain't gonna work too good either. All right, hang on. I'll do it this way. All right, let's see if I can get the wheel. Okay, so this doesn't want to go, obviously. I think what it is, let me see if I can get this ring off. The snap ring is what's keeping me from moving sideways. That's what's doing it. Hang on, let's see if I can get my... Okay, so what I was doing was, there's a snap ring right in there, okay? It popped out of the groove. Let's see if I can get in there. Really good. See this? Wow, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. See that groove? Okay, that's, all of this was pushed in originally, and that snap ring was snapped in. Well, this thing got so ajar and so pushed around and crazy that it ended up, like I said, this piece of metal everywhere. Like I said, I'll blow this thing out really good and really lubricate it good. But anyways, so now I got this planetary gear, okay? I call it that, and that's pretty much, it's a planet gear, they call it, really. But, all right, now I'm gonna try and light it up so you can see it. Okay, so this is the, I think I can leave the light there. Okay, let's see if I can do this without blocking the, okay, I know I keep repeating myself. I don't mean to, guys. Okay, so this gear right here, okay? There it is. You can see the gears inside it, okay? Then what happens is on this side, okay, look at the light again. And on this side, bring the light around. Too much light, huh? Okay, well, ain't too bad. Okay, so they call this a planet gear. Planet gears, okay, is because there's one big gear in here, okay, and then there's those little gears that I was showing you, which I could probably put it right on there for you. Okay, so you see these gears, okay, they go right, if I can get it, my fingers in there, I'm gonna snap it right on there. I can get it in there, maybe, hopefully, maybe not, maybe that's, they don't fit in there, I don't know. They should. Something on it, that's all. Okay. Anyway, try and get on there, get my fingers in there. Again. Need a little grease. Oh, there it goes. Right on. Okay. So this gear hits the main gear. There you go. You can see, okay, so the main gear, okay, is right here. Then this gear, okay, will catch this inside gear of this right here, okay, and then there's three of them around this, all of this, where I just put the gear on. There's one, two, there's another peg, and there's another peg back here, and the three of them are gonna go on that, and then this slides right back over this whole thing again, and then the snap ring snaps it all together. Okay, so I hope I'm explaining this as best as I can. I will get a little illustration going there, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But it's not rocket science, guys. This is really how it comes apart is how it goes back together, and it's only a matter of what parts broke and what didn't break. Okay, so I'll get the parts, and we'll get back to the video. All right. Okay, back again. Didn't get the parts yet, but cleaning this thing up a little bit here. Blowing it out with some air. You don't want any of that metal sticking around because it's going to cause nothing but trouble down the line. Blowing all around. Get it all like this thing. That's all. Yeah, that's clean. And we're going to grease up them gears. Okay, guys. I'm going to throw a little grease on these planetary gears, and I'm going to put them back together. I wasn't going to do that right away, but why not? All right, cool. So we're going to get some of this grease, and we're going to take these gears, and we're going to get them all greased up, and I'm going to shove them back on the spots they go. So all you do is just take a little grease in here. You just hit it quick. That's all. Nothing crazy. You don't need too much of this stuff, and it works good. Okay, I'll shove that right in there, right back on the old. I'll have to put a little bit more on this one, but we'll get it. We'll get it all squared away, man. No doubt about it. I'm just taking a little and I'm shoving it in here too, just so we have a little bit of more grease going around this thing. I'm just shoving it all inside the shaft here. Okay. And I'm gonna take a little bit, I'm gonna put it on that planetary gear I showed you guys. It has a gear all the way around it. It's a little messy, but it ain't too bad. There you go. back in there. Okay, and I get the other gears. Get them up on here. Okay, cool. Somehow I get this stuff all over the place. But anyways, okay, so same story. I'm gonna do the same to the next two of them. Get them back in there. Just load them up. I just load them up like that, that's all. That's usually plenty. Okay, now this one in the back is gonna be a little tough to get in there. I'm gonna try my best here. Doesn't wanna go. It's gonna be a tough spot there. And the fingers are greased up, so everything wants to slide. But we'll get it. I ain't worried about it. Do it from the bottom if I can't get it from the top. That's all. How's that one? There she'll go. There she goes. Ha! Can't beat me down. I'll find a way. Don't you worry about that. That's why I do all this stuff myself, you know? People charge you a fortune for this stuff, and I'll tell you what, it really isn't. It's, you know, even if you're not sure how to put something back together, okay, as it comes apart, film yourself. That's all. Just film yourself. If you know, I wish I had that years ago, that option, you know, but it's okay, you know. I'm gonna get this last one on here, and that should fit in here like that, and there you go. Now they're back. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the gloves because this is a real mess. That's for sure. Okay, get rid of this grease we don't need anymore for now. I'm gonna throw some on those chains also, but right now I want to get this back together and get that snap ring back on there too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is pull this back up again. Okay, let's see if we can get it to slide past. Gonna be another story. Hang on. Move this light a little bit better spot. Okay. It's so tight in there, man. They leave you no room. Amazing. But we'll get it. I got faith for sure. Okay, so let's see. That just clears that. There it goes. Okay. Wiggle it in there, set that back in there. Then we're gonna slide this ring back, and then we're gonna try and get that snap ring back in there. And let go of that spring. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, you can see the snap ring, it's right here. Okay, so we're gonna slide that back over, see if we can snap that back in. I'm gonna try and buy a new one anyway, but right now I'm going to use what I got. I think it'll be okay. We'll find out, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see if I can get this thing back to where it was. Nice and easy. I don't want to break it. It is going. Hopefully I didn't block you. This should go back nice and easy. I'll just go back and forth with it. There we go. She's sliding. There we go. Right back in there. Okay, perfect. I don't think I need one. Actually, that thing really snapped in good. Okay, so show you what it looks like. If I can get right in there. Let's see here. I think I got you pretty close, but I don't know if I can get it to focus too good. But okay, so you got the washer here. There's a washer, and then there's the snap ring right in there. It's a really tough spot to get in there, guys. I can't get there you go. I think you can see it actually. There's the opening right up between the snap ring. Okay, so anyway, that snaps right in the groove. Okay, she's all back together. Okay, so that's all set. That ain't going nowhere. So I saved myself getting gears. That was awesome. So I am going to get 2 new bushings for this thing, for sure. And I'm gonna throw some grease on this now. So stand by. Gotta trash another pair of gloves. That's okay. Don't care. Don't care. Okay, so just take a little grease. We'll throw it on here like that. Just put it on there. Like I said, this ain't rocket science, man. That's all. But yeah, wasn't a bad repair, let me tell you. I gotta tell you. You know, and I know it ain't done yet, but at least I have a good inclination of what I need to do. And it ain't gonna take me long. And that's a good thing because snow's coming again. So hopefully I can get these parts pretty fast, you know. But just greasing her in good there. Yeah, definitely without a doubt I'm gonna get the bushing for the other side too, because we're gonna need it. Ain't no doubt about that. Yep. Okay, this thing here. I don't know if okay. Okay, that's snapping in good. Oh, I know why. You know, I'm looking at this cable here. I'm saying, geez, this isn't really snapping in right. That's because this thing isn't in the right spot. It's all over the place. Makes sense, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's a wreck, man. Look at this thing worked. Wait, this thing is a mess. This is pretty loose too, but I think that chain, oh, that's all part of the same shaft. Okay, good. Okay, I was wondering, I was like, oh man, don't tell me that's a problem now. But we're all right. Let's throw a little grease on this baby. Down on the bottom is a third chain under here, and that's what drives the disc, what's the word I'm looking for here? The transmission, that disc that changes as the wheel goes into the smaller part of it, it spins faster, so the wheels go faster. So it works like a 10-speed bike, you know, pretty much the same principle, you know. Big gear in the front, smaller one in the back, you know, it gets the wheels faster. Okay, cool. All right, I think that'll do it. Well, I did lose this glove, and I'll show you what I did. And I basically I just greased the chains. Let's see if I can get down below there. I did the one in the back there. There's two in the front, as you can see, and then there's one underneath that goes to that friction wheel I was telling you guys about. Okay, and that's it. When we go to put it back together, I'm gonna give it a good spray, lubricate the parts back and forth, and get everything really sewn up. But right now, there's no sense going any further until I get the parts. As I get the parts, back in business. Okay, guys, this is George from Handyman Hints, and today we're gonna work on the old snowblower before we get another snowstorm. I was down south for a while, and the parts came while I was down there. Yeah, I don't know. In my last video, gotta apologize. I don't know what happened with that. It almost looks like a shorts video. I don't know. Something's going on with that. Anyway, I got another camera on order because I'm tired of it. Okay, so anyway, yep, so we're looking at the gears. Okay, I did get the new bushings. Okay, I'll give you the numbers for that. All right, for this particular model, okay, we got, this is it fits a few different models. Club Cadet, Troy-Bilt, depending on the model number of just snowblower. But this part number is 9410597. It's a bearing hex flange. I ordered this part from McHenry. I'll put a link in the description where I ordered the parts, because this machine's getting very old, okay? All right, so I want you guys to see this too. All right, so let's see if we can get it in there. Look at the difference between these bearings. Okay, this was the bad one. Okay, obviously. See, it ripped through the thing, and there's the new one. See it? So anyway, we're gonna slap them in today. We're gonna put it all back together and we'll see how she works. All right, so I'm gonna set you here. I think I'm gonna set up a light too. I thought getting you out in the sunshine here would be a good move. I don't know how good that is. It probably looks better on the camera than it does what I'm looking through now. Wow, that's amazing. That thing really wore out. Okay, I'm gonna just go back here, and I got a little grease. Gotta throw a little grease on that. Okay, had to take a phone call again. Sorry. All right, so we're gonna go right down in here, right where my finger is. That little axle that's sticking out of there, and we're gonna drop it right down. We'll get the new bushing in there, and I'm just gonna grease it up a little bit. So it's on the stand. I'm blocking you out as usual. Try not to, my best I can here. All right, I got an extra light in here. I mean, I got the sun, but I don't know. I thought the sun would be the way to go here, but whatever. Anyways, that's fine. Okay. So, I'll try that angle. And basically what I'm gonna do is just, you'll see. I'll show you guys. Gotta get a little of this grease. White grease, light lithium, no big deal. Okay, I'm gonna take this bushing, a little grease on it. See if I can put it on a paper towel without getting it all over the place here. Would be nice. Probably not gonna happen, but try my best. And all I'm doing is just putting a little grease in here. That's all. Push it in there. It'll come out. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shove that straight in, and we'll get it together. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna have to find all my bolts again and everything else, but we'll make it happen. All right, so let's get started here. I gotta push a little bit more grease on the other side, and we'll get it in there. Probably don't have to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. You know what? Why not? It's only grease. Ain't like a fortune for this stuff, you know. So why not? Anyway, so put that on here. And all I'm gonna do is just move this axle a little bit so I can get it centered. Sneak it in here without a major mess, I hope. Should be fine. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. I just gotta turn it because it's a hex head. There she goes. Okay, she's in there. Not too much disaster. Okay. Now, I'll just wipe this gook off my hands, and I'll show you what I did. Just push it straight in. It's really no big deal. But, okay, so you can see it right there. Okay, you can see the white gook right in here. How about from the top down? How about that trick? Yeah, you can see the gook coming out of it, all right? All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a bolt, push it back in here again, and gotta get the bolt that fits this. Now, I put all these parts away, as you remember, and basically that was 2 months ago. I mean, I really want to get this video done faster than this, but the parts took a little longer than planned. You know, so I got it in this tray, remember that? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is get the bolt that goes on here, okay? And hang on a second. And I'm gonna just screw this into here. If I can get it in here. I got a little bit of extra grease in here. Let me just push this out of my way. And guys, it's always fun. I know I'm gonna block you, but hang on. Stay with me just a second. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a pretty nice day today, I tell you. It's amazing. Okay, so now I can see what I'm screwing into. And basically there's a thread at the end. It's a little tricky getting in here, I'll tell you how much. At the end of the axle. So, sorry if I'm blocking these out. I'm just screwing this bolt in. I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, and I'm going to change the other side because it's a smart thing to do. That's all. No other reason than that. Let's wipe this right off my hands. And yeah, I'll tighten it up. Okay, so let me get my wrenches. I also ordered a microphone too, so that's on the list of stuff. Okay, so this will be a 3/8. That's what this is going to be. Should have realized that to begin with. Yep, that's what it is, 3/8. Okay, so let me tighten this up. Get in here by hand. Of course, it's in a lousy spot because everything I do is in a lousy spot. So, guys, it's part of life, I guess. Whatever. These machines break. They're not worrying about our YouTube videos. That's for sure. Anyway, so yeah, it's a banner day. I'm gonna be tomorrow's gonna be a little warmer. I gotta cut up that tree that we talked about, and yeah, should look okay. So now she's starting to grab. Okay, cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do is see if I can lock this into gear so I can tighten this up. I take a beating. Trust me, I know. Beat them pretty good. Okay, so what we'll do is put a vice grip on here, and that's going to keep it from moving. Okay, I don't want to do it too tight because I don't want to wreck anything else. Okay, that's it. All right, that should keep that from spinning. All right, and then get my wrench and tighten it up. Okay, all right, I'm going to kind of block you. I'm letting go this way. All right. I probably should have a socket wrench for this too, but that's okay. Make sure it's good and tight, man. I don't want that loosening up. You lose these parts in the snow, it's over. I was lucky enough to find those gears. That's amazing. Really. All right, a little bit more. And then I'm going to break the other side loose. We're going to change that bearing. I'm going to put this baby all back together and see what happens. That's tight, maybe. Ooh, is that tight? I'll give it one more hit. Wait to torture myself, I guess. All right, that's it. Okay. I'll leave the vice grips on there, and I'll break the other side loose. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here, and I don't know if you can probably can't see it anyway. But anyway, I'll just throw it in there. Okay, I'm gonna bust this side out. I don't know how easy this bearing's gonna come out, but it's okay. Hold on this side without smashing my fingers to that. Ugh. That came out pretty good, actually. Shocked. Okay. And I did the plastic bag trick again on the gas tank. I showed you guys that earlier in the video. I didn't leave it like that while I was gone, so this thing ain't coming out so easy, but that's okay. Just hang in there with me. We'll make it happen. Yeah, it might be a little tough to get this one out. But then again, you never know. You never know. Oh, man. Okay, dude. Yeah. Okay. I know it's kind of taking a while. Sorry. Still, wow. Wow, it ain't coming out. It ain't gonna come out on its own, that's for sure. Not the way this is going in there. Wow. Hopefully there's some Loctite or something on it. All right, I think I should get it now. I'm hoping. Here we go. Okay, we got it. Okay. Phew, smoke gas. Yeah, I got a little bit of the bowl. It said, you know what? I gotta start using non-ethanol freaking gasoline because it kills these carburetors. It's really disgusting, to be honest. Okay, so now, see if I can shake this out of here. And then I'm gonna get a screwdriver. Hang on. Yeah, I usually work in the back of the garage, but I figure the sun's out, maybe better lighting for you guys, and a couple other reasons, but let's get a couple of things I need. Yeah, well, maybe if I'm hoping I fix this thing, it won't snow. No such luck. Okay, trying to get in here now. Let's see how this comes off. All right, now something looks a little different on this side. Oh no, not really. That's right. You got an extra. Okay, I just want to make sure it didn't look like the. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't look like the bushing there for a second, but it is. This coming out easier than I thought. Actually, it comes right out. Wow. Okay, cool. It's amazing. Whew, gasoline stinks. Wow. Okay. Okay. Whoop, there she dropped, but that's okay. Yeah, this side looks fine. I don't know if you can see it or not. Might be too close, but I'm gonna save this bearing. You know, in case. Never know. That's for sure. Okay, so let me throw a little bit of whatchamacallit on this. Let me grab the bag. Okay, dry this up. I'm just drying up. All I'm doing here is just drying up the oily old bushing, and I'm throwing it in the bag so I have it in case I ever need it. You know, who knows? Might maybe not even be able to get the part someday. I don't know. So that'll get saved. I'll put that away. Okay, so I'm just gonna grease up the new bushing. Okay, right now, same story, just like I did before, and just getting right on it. Okay, damn do me. Put it in there. Okay, same story. It's the same thing. Same thing. I'll show you. Just shoving the. You know, the camera's kind of close, but I'm just shoving it into the hole of the thing, and when I push it through, it'll come out the other end. Okay, all right, that's pretty much all I'm doing. Okay, now let's slip it back in here. I'm hoping you guys really can see this. It's so bright out, I can't even see. It's nuts, but let's see. Yeah, I think you should be able to see this. All right, anyway, what I'm doing, just taking this, same like the other side, slipping it from the back, okay, and turn it on the shaft, and I gotta move the axle a little bit, which I'm gonna do just so I get the weight off of it, and it should fit in here. Just gotta get the pressure off of it. There's chains coming on both sides, so. It's gonna fight me, I guess. All right, well, there she goes. Okay, that's it. And the grease shut out the other side, just to give you an idea. So we have plenty of that in there. So that's cool. All right, I'll take you off the stand. I'll show you what I just did. Because I really can't tell if you're seeing it all. I'm hoping you are, as much as possible. The rest of it's going to be just bolting it up, and but here, let me get you on the stand here. So yeah, somehow I get the grease all over me anyway. There it is. Whatever. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is down in here, right in there. Okay, bearing pushed, the bushing's pushed back in there. Okay, bring it out here again. and we'll put the bolt in there and make it happen. All right, the bolt. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm gonna fix that right now. Get that in there. Okay, I'm still sore from the doggone starter job. I know, crazy, ain't it? Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here. Let's see if I can put it over somewhere you can see this, I guess. I gotta do two hands here, so it's kind of screwed up, but that's all right. You get the general idea, you know? The way it comes out is the way it goes back in anyway, really. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm better off just getting something I can hang from the garage ceiling down with a spotlight. Crazy. Huh? All right, anyway, I'm using a 3/8 for this. Very simple process here, by the way. This is not really hard at all. You know, I'm really thankful for that. And all I'm doing is just tighten it up with a wrench, that's all. That's it. Oh, no big deal. Yep. And, whatever. Do the same thing, we'll tighten it up just like I tighten the other side. Yeah, from now on, non-ethanol for any. I should be doing that for years anyway. They only just started selling it near here about a year or two ago, I guess, finally. But yeah, let's see, am I turning? No, I'm not turning yet. Okay. This side isn't turning. You know why? There's a lot more chains on this side. That's why. Yep, they ain't even moving. Oh, I see why, because I'm locked in. That's why I can't go anywhere. Okay, that's good. This way, I have no issues, you know. Yep. Oh, I have a trigger finger here that really does me in. Getting that fixed, too. Oh, man. Oh, man, that felt good. Yeah, that's what happens with this trigger finger is you lose your grip, unfortunately. So I got to come in at a different angle. Use my right hand because that side ain't gonna work for sure. Okay. I'm gonna go crazy here. Okay, that's it. Okay, we're tight. Okay, so now I'm gonna just turn this a little bit, unsnap this. Haha. Ay. Here we go again. Damn hand's killing me. Okay, no problem. When in doubt, we'll use this baby right here. And just break it loose that way. That's all. There you go. That's all. All right, now I'm gonna put the rest of this back together. Bring you up a little bit. Now, also, let's see what we got here. That's good. That's looking good. It's looking good. Gears look good. A little bit loose, but there's really no adjustment as far as the chain goes. So I'm gonna live with it. That's the way it has to be in all these years. So I guess we're good with that, you know. Yeah, we'll get it. Okay, get rid of these greasy gloves. Somewhat. And come around here. I'll run the fronty again. Let's see if I can get this to line up. So once you get a couple of these lined up, they should all go. I can't believe the size of these bolts for a lousy plate. But I guess this is, you know what? I think this is probably more than a plate. This is probably a little extra support, I'm thinking, for the unit and for the axle. And I think that's what happens. This pulls the whole thing together. That's what I'm starting to see here because it makes sense for one. Let's see here. Am I lining up here? Something don't look jiving. Ain't jiving right. All right. Well, we'll whack it again until we get it. This should be a simple thing, I'll tell you the truth, but whatever. What else is new, right? Okay, let's try that trick. That should be a little bit better. Go up top first. Stubborn little shit, ain't you? I get it. I got that one. Okay. All right, and let's see if this one's gonna go now. It should. You would think. Of course, you know, I'm dreaming. It's gonna be easy, right? Yeah, I know. All right. Well, let's see. Keep trying until I get it. There we go. Got it. Wow, look how many bolts are in this thing. It's crazy. All right, whatever. 2, 3. It's insane, man. Whew. Gasoline stinks, but whatever. Probably ain't gonna start right up, I'll tell you that, because it's laying sideways. So this is funny how it's really like giving me a hard time to just put. This is like amazing to me, but whatever. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, it's close, so it should go. So, you know what? To steel into it, this is aluminum. So, you know, aluminum's soft, so we'll see. I'll get started a couple of the spots, I'll get it. Yep. But dig out a ratchet too for this thing so we don't put you to sleep with the wrench again. If I can get a ratchet in there, I don't know, this is a pretty tight spot too. Of course, what else is new, right? Oh man, okay. All right, now for some reason, why the hell ain't that hole lining up? That's kind of weird. Did this plate move? Oh, okay, the plate moved. Okay, that ties the plate in, okay. I was gonna say, holy smokes, man. Okay, guys, we're back again. I just put the last bolt here, and that's it. It's aluminum, so you can't really push it too tight. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna put this last plate on. Drop it down some more. Get you lined up with that. Okay. And basically it's just 4 bolts. And I'm out of bolts, so that's got to be all the parts. Ha. Let me go get the plate. How it goes back, that's another story. I'll mess with it a couple of times because I don't remember which way it went. We'll find out right now. So I would say it's got to go this. Tucks. I think it tucks under here. That would be enough. Okay, let's see. Definitely don't go that way. Try it this way. Just want to make sure it blocks. You want to make sure it blocks everything. And yeah, that's the way. Right there. Right the way it is. Okay, cool. All right. So let's get the damn 4 bolts and good shape here. Yeah, it took me about 10 minutes to get the bolts back in. I wasn't gonna, you know, the 10 bolts I was just talking about before. So there's no sense. You guys haven't watched that. I mean, it's common sense. A bolt in, you know. I try to give you, you know, real-time stuff, but, you know, I mean, can't film every single thing because it'll just, no entertainment there, you know. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this back down, pull the plastic out of the gas tank, and I'm not even going to film that part because it's probably going to be flooded up, so it probably won't start right away either. I do have an electric start in here, which is cool. It's great, actually. You know, especially in winter time, you just plug this thing in and you don't have to worry about nothing. It cranks right over. This thing usually starts good, but since it's sitting like this, you know, on its front like this and the back end up in the air, it's vertical right now, so the carburetor, it's not exactly, you know, all the gases loading up the float, so hoping you guys can see what the heck I'm doing here. I'm just putting a plate on there, that's all I'm doing. Let me see. Oh man, the sun's so bright, I can't see nothing. It's terrible. You know, so basically, yeah, you should be able to see that. Let me see my hand here. Oh yeah, okay, cool. It's 4 bolts. I'm just putting the 4 bolts on the plate. That's all I'm doing. That's it. So tighten them up. Make sure I get this where I need to be. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, cool. All right. Man, this thing takes a licking, I'll tell you that. Northeast here, man, forget it. Winters are tough. They're tough, real tough. No way I wouldn't be here in the winter at all, but it's okay. There's some good parts. I mean, I like snow too, so. Make sure it's sitting right. Yeah, okay. This I'd rather do with a wrench, because you know what? You can over tighten these, believe me. You know, it's only sheet metal. So. It's tight. Any day now. Here we go. It's nice to work on stuff that has regular inch stuff, you know. I mean, metric's good, but I have mostly these tools to use. Okay, it's tight, tight, tight. Oh, so tight. Okay, don't ask me what that was all about. Tight now, though. Okay. I know I overkill everything. Okay, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop this down, and here's what I was talking about, which you can see. You know, the way it's sitting. You know, you're looking at the bottom of the machine. Okay, and you know, so the carb. You can see the fluid and the carb. But anyway, so we're gonna put it back on its right way, upside, right side up, I should say, okay? And I'm gonna try and start it, but I'm gonna pause the video so you guys don't have to, you know, wait till we get it running, okay? It may start right up, I don't even know. All right, but we'll see. Actually, you know what? I'll let the camera roll. I'll let it roll. I can always edit it out, I guess. All right, let me drop this baby down. This thing weighs a ton, that's for sure. So, got everything good here? Looks good to me. All right, here we go. I don't even know how to go about it, to be honest with you. I guess this way. Ay, 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 okay. I just see something else down here that I just noticed. I guess that's normal. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's okay. Looks a little weird. One of my bearings I'm looking at here on the side. I guess that's okay. That's for a shaft anyway. Okay. All right, well, like I said, I don't know what this thing's gonna do. You know what? Let me use it electrically. Let's this way I don't have to crank it by hand. Let's see what we can get here. This is a nice part too. glad it has this, I'll tell you that much. And I gotta take the plastic bag. That's out of the picture here now. I see that already. I can tell just by the camera. Okay, so what we're gonna do is raise you up for one. Okay, and what we're gonna do, just see what happens. Okay. All right. This is neutral. I'm gonna plug that in. I gotta choke this thing. That. Give it a couple of shots. Prime it. Hopefully it don't leak everywhere. Looks like it's leaking everywhere. Figures. Okay, don't matter. Okay, take this plastic out. Don't need that no more. Did the job. Let's see. I don't want that to fall in there. So I'll have real issues. Okay, so this is out. This is out. Okay, we got it on choke. This fires up, it would be amazing to me. Oh. This thing is just loaded with gas. All right, you plug this, you plug it in right over there. Okay, and then you hit the red button. That's it. And this should be interesting. Okay. Hang on. Helps if you put the throttle up too, just once in a while, you know. Driveway down there. Works great. She's slipping a little bit, but I think it's the grease. I put a little too much grease on it. Nah, it's fine. It's perfect. And you can't really tell this is on ground. So, you know. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging in there. I appreciate it. I always appreciate you guys. This is George from Handyman Hints. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, please, and you'll get every video I put out. I'm going to be doing a few more. Tomorrow is going to be tree cutting time, and then when my part comes in for the vet, I'm going to do that. Yeah, and that's come out nice. This is a home run, so we're good there. I probably could use a little adjustment. There's really not too many places you can adjust these things, so that's why I'm thinking it's the grease, you know. But yeah, nah, she did well. So yeah, I always appreciate you guys. Please, you know, don't hesitate. You know, if you comment, you know, sometimes my videos are a little long. I get it, you know. I like to try and make it real time. Some stuff I do cut out, like the bolts and some crazy stuff like that. But I edit them as best I can. Getting better at it. It takes a little time, you know. Not doing this that long. All right, guys. Well, hey. Guys, hang in there, man. All right, have a good one. Always a pleasure. George, Handyman Hints. Take care.